Hello and welcome to today's episode of the Board in the House podcast. Today I'll be joined by a special guest, McKenna Weiler. McKenna Weiler is a captain of the Menlo Atherton softball team and will be entering her junior season this year. Alright, hey McKenna, how's it going?
It's going pretty good.
Awesome. Well, why don't you introduce yourself to some of the people that might not know you?
Hi, my name is McKenna. I go to Menlo College. I'm going to be entering my junior year next year. I play on the softball team there, and fun fact, I'm the catcher there.
Awesome. So, COVID-19 has obviously affected all of us in a big way. It's really changed a lot of our lives, but I was going to ask you today, how has that affected you personally as a student athlete and as a softball player, which is a spring sport?
Yeah, so personally, our sport was right in the middle of our season, and we were coming up on our biggest rivalry games, and we didn't get to play them, and this was like really going to prove to people like we are like Menlo softball, like we come to play, like, and we were doing really well, and unfortunately we didn't get to play, and our seniors lost their season, and that really affected all of us because now I feel like we all are just like put into a perspective like any day could be your last game. Like that's really what COVID-19 has taught all of us. And a part of the more student part, I'm going to be an RA next year, and so a lot of people are coming to me like, what's the plan for next year? Like, what are we going to do? And like, we just don't really have any answers right now. And it's going to be my first year being an RA, and I don't know when I'm going back. I don't know when training is. What do I train for? Like, am I going to have to go through, like, health and safety precautions? Like, all of that has affected all of us.
Most definitely. So where exactly were you when the news broke that your season wasn't going to continue?
So, personally, I had just suffered a concussion. So, I was actually out for that weekend. And I was really upset, so I had come back home for the weekend we were in spring break, so I'd come back home for like 2 days just to regroup. I was super, super upset that I couldn't play in our rivalry games. Like, I didn't really know what to do. Like, I just didn't feel like it was fair that I couldn't play because of my concussion. And when I heard it, like, it was just like a new, like a reality shock because I couldn't play, so I couldn't even imagine how, like, seniors were feeling at that point.
Most definitely. So you said that you're not too sure when you're going to go back to training and whatnot. Recently there's been news that I think all of the Cal States now won't be returning back to campus in the fall. Have you got anything from Menlo saying anything about online classes or if they will return in class?
Yeah, so our school really does not want to move online, and coming from a resident assistant perspective, we know a little bit more than the average student. They really don't want us to move online, so our start date has been pushed back to September 8th, which every student has been aware of. So as of right now, I'm supposed to go back September 8th. Shelter in place continues. We might even push it back further, or we might just move online.
Gotcha. Well, another thing I was going to ask is when this whole shelter in place is over, what are you looking forward to the most?
I am looking forward to getting back onto the field because all the fields here in our town are closed, which you know because everything's closed in our town. So just getting back out on the field, even if I have to go all the way to my school and get back out on that field, like that is just what I'm looking forward to most, like the normal of all of it.
Gotcha. How have you adapted your training to COVID-19? Have you just been doing workouts here on your own at home, or?
Yeah, so we have a really hands-on sports performance staff. So we have a lot of body weight workouts, a lot of one-on-one because we're a small school. So like, if you do have a home gym, like, let me know you have a home gym and we'll modify it so that you can do your weights. But as of right now, we just have a lot of like body weight workouts, a lot of position specific workouts. Like catchers have their own, like we have our own program to go through, and it's 3 days a week, and we have to send videos, like FaceTimes, pictures, like everything we can.
Gotcha. Awesome. Well, I think that's all we got time for today. McKenna, do you have anything you would like to shout out or anything you would like to promote? Nope.
Thanks for having me on your podcast.
Awesome. Thank you. Have a good one.